So, day 13, and the being more negative and I guess you can call it kind of hateful continues with her. I don't know if it's her doing or her partner's or. So, what happened is she texted me asking me, what was it? Oh, right. I'm sorry. I texted her. And I was telling her, because my son was asking the day before, I was telling her that I'll let her know when I have the dates for the next visit for sure. And like I told you guys a little bit ago, I put, okay, thanks, love, you know. And that's only like the second time I've done that. And yeah, this time she said, could you please not call me love? And then she said, given the history, it makes me uncomfortable. Now, I'm not sure which history she means. The history of when we were together, which was until the end all really good. I mean, we had a planned child together. Or does she mean the history of when everything went bad in the last 10 years? But I did have a thought, and maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just nuts. But maybe she's been getting kind of closed off and defensive because I've stirred up some emotion in her and she wants to kill it. You know, and or it could be nothing and she just generally doesn't want me to say that. But to mention about me, because I've only done it twice out of the maybe 15, 20 text messages we've exchanged. I've only done it twice. And now she says, could you please not call me that? Given the history, it makes me uncomfortable. I think it could kind of be a good thing because it means that, good or bad, I'm stirring up some emotion in her. Which means there's still something there. Which could be a good thing unless that something is just hatred. Which I really hope not. And like I said, it's been okay on communication, but she hasn't been like, for the most part, hasn't been instigating it. Oh, she instigated one. She got the child support statement. And I had already explained this to her, and she was like, oh, it still says you're 1,500 something behind. And I was like, I'm not behind. They increased the payment when they screwed up and didn't take it out for 2 months. And, you know, it catches up slowly like that. It's just the state. I have no control over that. And she's like, okay. And then I said, you know, if you need something, just let me know how much and I'll do what I can to help. And she was like, no, we're fine. I'm just letting you know what it said. Then I asked her, how was your weekend? And she said, it's fine. We're just getting ready for the holidays. Not that she included me in any way. And I know it's kind of stupid for me to be upset about it, given that, you know, over the last 10 years she never did. And, you know, because of how I felt, I never really threw that big of a deal about it. Of course, there were a lot of years where I couldn't. It just, I guess I know I'm feeling more for her than she is for me. It's always been that way. But I'm just hoping that it's starting to turn a light in her. I don't know, when I called her love the first time, she didn't say anything. See, that's the thing. When she didn't say anything the first time, I figured she could just be ignoring it. And I mean, am I wrong to think that if she really had absolutely nothing for me, zero, no emotional connection at all, would she even care that I do that? Wouldn't she just ignore it? Especially when I don't do it often? I mean, you think if you really have no emotion for somebody, like you wouldn't even care what they said. You just ignore it, right? Am I stupid for thinking that? I don't know. I have noticed that I've been feeling a little like bloated, so I started incorporating Fiber One bars into my diet. That's been kind of helpful. But sorry for not being super exciting in this one. I'm just thinking about, the interactions lately with her. I think maybe I need to spread them out a little more. So it's like she's exposed to it, maybe she'll talk, and then I don't talk to her for a couple days, or 4 or 5 days, and then talk a little bit again. So that's like I'm there in her mind, it's fresh, she's talking to me, so she must be thinking about me. And then let her cool off. Very slow baby steps. I know that's going to be the best. But I'm not giving up. No matter what. I will complete this journey. Win or lose. I'm going to give it my absolute all. Just really need support. So, thank you guys for being here, Dietrich especially, and Marcella too. You guys comment more than anybody so far, so it does help. Don't think it doesn't, because it does. And Dietrich, thanks for the info in one of your comments about the Nothing But Love For You being heavy D. And at least I have a frame of reference. But other than that, financially, this is our slowest month, December, because people, don't want to spend money right before the holidays, and they go out of state. This is Florida, so half the state leaves for the holidays, visits family. And I am going to be getting to videos where I show my diet and workout and everything. I wanted to hit like 50 pounds lost first, and I'm pretty close. I'm like 42. And that was pretty much just since the 22nd of November. So it's going really well. Other than that, don't have a whole lot else to put out. And I will talk to you tomorrow.